If you click on this video, it's not by chance, this is God's will. God is saying today, I have put eternity in your heart. I have put forever in your heart so that you can know who I am. To keep you from breaking my rules, I put forever into your heart. Take it in. Eternity is not something you look for outside of yourself, it is already inside of you. The Father says, eternity is the inner realm of splendor where I am sovereign and control every aspect of your life. Joyfully enjoy the beauty. Accept it and become one with it until you reach full purity and lasting wholeness. The bride is all set. You have been filled with the essence of my presence by the eunuchs, the loyal eunuchs, who brought you my word. Put on your wedding clothes now. Come to me now in a parade of beauty. I'm going to hug you and pull you to me. I will welcome you, and even if everyone else is against us, dear one, not a single hair on your head will be hurt because I claim you as mine. You are mine. I got you to fill you with the fullness of that which includes everything. Please know that this is the love you have now and forever, my darling. God told us today that you asked Him to look at you, but that is impossible. No matter what, I will never look down on you. I live inside of you. Your heart is where I hold all of my power. Streams of gold come out of it, and beyond it are gates of pearl that let you reach the sky today. Your heart is where my power is, and your life is where I rest. Nothing that happens in your life happens without my careful and constant attention. Everything is fine and in order. Make it clear. There are no problems and everything is in its place. Your dad is at the place in question. By speaking my word, you call for my presence, and the first thing I do is take control of every situation in your life. For me, this is your basic state and natural right, which I consider to be mine. Say it loudly, even from the bottom of your throat, both inside and outside of yourself, as in heaven, so on earth. According to the Father, if heaven is to come to earth, it will be through brave faith, loudly declaring, as in heaven, so on earth. I am with you, sweetheart. At this very moment, I am with you, inside you, and surrounding you. Do not think about the strange forces that are trying to stop you. They are not important. They are very small parts of the balance. I am the important one who will be known by my name, JH, as the one who keeps the promise. Right now I'm making a promise to you, so open your mouth wide like a baby and take what I have to offer you. As of today, God says, I am broadening your view. As I improve your awareness, you will be able to understand more about my majesty than you previously could. I'm leading you from the past to the present so that you can feel my strength and the depth of my love for you, beloved. This is the time and moment you have been longing for so much. Enjoy the moment you're in. Accept the love that you can only understand when your mind and spirit are both refreshed. This goes beyond what the human mind can understand and can't be put into words in any language found on earth. Let go of using human words and let the divine tongue grace your lips. This will return to me the love I gave you on the cross 2,000 years ago. Now is the time for me to invite you into a deeper and more full love relationship with me. My favorite is what I call you. I'll call you my bride. Go up. Ascend this way, I've set aside a spot for you. It's time for the best and most ideal results. Now is the time to experience my wealth further than any measure you have used to judge my goodness so far. What other good things could happen? No information will be left out. No wants not met. No pain in your heart stays unattended. Take it. Raise your hands, heart, and mouth, and take in everything I give you. Allow yourself to feel the deep love I have for you. A love that goes beyond death and lasts after the grave. I love you, and I will continue to do so even after death and the grave are nothing more than footnotes in the history of forever. Today, God says, I am your trust. I, your beloved, see every need in your life. Don't be scared. Please don't give up. Do not make the mistake of looking at natural resources as if they are going to run out or as if I am going to forget about you that day. The resources of humans are temporary and short-lived. Being faithful to you is a stable base in your life that you can always count on. You will never depend on me and fail. I am with you. You are getting tools from me. Give up the false safety of the outside world and look for the nourishment of my support inside. I will meet your needs with my great wealth and glory. The glory is inside you, not somewhere far away that your faith can't reach. From within comes everything that my kingdom is and everything that my kingdom can be. In my eyes, your heart is my throne and your life is my servant. Trust me with your trust. Please allow me to go on from here. Take your hands off the driving wheel of self-redemption and let go. Lift your heart in prayer to me. I will answer. I will answer right away on the day of concern. Call out. Explain your point of view. Show that you depend on me. When you look to me for something that people can never give you, you will never feel ashamed. Today, God says that His goodness comes before His beauty. You have asked me for more glory, and I can give it to you, says the Father. My radiance is only available to you because of the blood of the cross. No other conditions are needed. There is no way to get to my throne based on results. You can only get to the glory you asked me for through the blood that was shed. The Father says that my greatness is not something that comes from the outside, it is real. As one of the cherubim, I live in the deepest parts of your heart and life. Moses begged to see my glory, but it was important for my justice to come before him. Get ready, says the Father, because from now on, I will let my goodness show up in your life and become real. My kindness is the beginning of the beauty you've been looking for, and I'm likely to comply with your request right away. The Father says, rejoice. So have a party and be happy, because today is a big day. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family and write Amen in comment. The Bible says that God says, you don't need to worry about missing what I am doing on earth. As the change takes place and my spirit starts to pour out, I will make sure that you are in the middle of my glory. The Father tells you that when I breathe on the world, you are the way I let out my breath. I breathe in your requests and breathe out your declarations, which change the earth. Don't worry about the things that are happening in your life that go against my word. Those things can be changed, and I am the one who can make it happen. Today, I call you to come to me, says the Father. Do not let the enemy's tempting words take your attention away from my face that has been exposed. Please listen to my plea and let the spirit of support lift your mood and bring you new joy. Rejuvenate yourself in the springs of my abundant favor, says the Father. Springs of joy and elation are rising in your life and casting out all despair. Talk to my living potential and end the talk of failure and hopelessness, because that is not what I want you to leave behind in my kingdom. Make a fuss. Do not doubt. And the Father says, you can afford it because I am refilling your joy tanks and giving you the essence of everything I promised you today. God says that love doesn't feel bad about what it does. The Father says He doesn't feel bad about giving up heaven's best for you. Today, I love you even more than usual. I love you more than anything else in the world. If Calvary were called again today, I would die for the love I have for you by giving up my only begotten again. My love is neither a clinical event nor an idea that is based on facts and logic. Having feelings for you is what makes me who I am. Because my love is a part of everything I am, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't be the all-sufficient one. There is fervor, intensity, and unfailing support in my relationship with you. You must be the one who is loved. Allow yourself to accept my love and enjoy my affection, and know that it is your due inheritance that I have given you without any conditions. I love you, and there is no goal or plan beyond love. My love includes everything I want you to know about who I am and what I'm doing in your life. Take hold of my love, says the Father. Accept the love of the only child and go about your day as the loved one, for I have given you my love and will not change until the fullest amount of love shows up in your life. God says today that the word I spoke to you in the holy space has made you clean. The private area is more than just a place you visit every once in a while, it's a haven for you. There is an enemy of your soul that wants to pull you into meaningless activities and thoughts. But I urge you to stand up to this enemy, and his plans will fail. There is no power present except mine, so the stress of situations and problems will lessen in the sanctuary. The Father says, I am the originator and the culminator. In the hidden realm, I have written my promises on the scroll of your existence, and they can't be taken back. You can visit the hidden place today in your heart and mind. Allow me to clean you up and get rid of your useless thoughts and hopes. Allow my fire in the secret sanctuary to make you pure like gold and perfect in my image. Leave, my beloved. Leave the shallow things of this world behind and put yourself in the place where profundity calls to profundity so that I can refresh your spirit, feed your mind, prepare you for the day, and give you strength for the fight. Separate yourself from the mind's distractions and distorted views that the enemy may use to pull you away from what's important. Instead, center yourself in my love, which is protected by my everlasting arms. God says today, you are the one I want to hear my voice. You will understand what I say. You will understand both what I say and what it means. You are learning judgment from me on a deeper level than before. You will think about how kind I am, and the essence of my spirit will show you the truth deep in your heart. While other people have studied the logos, you will focus on the Rima, which is the present truth that you can use in your everyday life. You should be able to answer the question, what is the Lord communicating today? This way in your own life and the lives of those around you. Make up your mind to do what I tell you to do and what I urge you to say and do. I will put you in the right place, and magic will happen. If you and other people work with what I say through the still, small voice, miracles will happen. Because my voice brings about change, get ready to move forward with the cloud of my spirit and the tower of fire. The Father tells you that He will give you the plans, goals, and ways of heaven. I am going to show you how to get paid for the necessary natural resources and give you more benefits than you might expect. People will know that you have the Papa God anointing, and many will be freed from feeling like they are alone as they gather around the love, support, and ministry that I am giving you and through you to help others. Before the video continues, I request you to comment Amen and please help me by doing super thanks. Your support means a lot to us. Today, God tells you that wherever you go, a door of glory will be with you. You don't need to look for a place outside of yourself because my spirit inside you is what saves, heals, and frees you. I gave up my life on the cross so that I could have everything that Calvary has to offer. I live inside you as the Christ, representing your hope and expectation. Give up all your self-centeredness and fears, and let me be your whole world. I am the rock that the Israelites carried with them as they traveled through the desert, and I gave them water from that rock that kept them alive. I'm still that person you can turn to for help. I am the fire at night and the cloud during the day that is always with you. I am giving you all of my grace, blessings, and essence from the portal of my glory within. The glory has now been awakened and given to you through your words and vows. Show me in all my glory today, says the Father. Make use of my energy. Your hopes and my victory are linked, and I'm sure that the things you want will come true. God says that today, a plan for you is being shown to you and grown inside you. I have a plan, but you don't fully understand it. You've been looking for and trying to describe the limits of what your spirit has told you about what I'm about to do, but don't worry. The results of my actions rest not on how well you understand them, but on how well you follow through with them. Servants do what they're told, but your obedience is sincere, like that of a loved child, not like that of a bonded worker. Excellent work, says the Father. Let go of your beliefs and standards today, and you will be freed into the higher world of my thoughts. You are defined by my thoughts, and they are all over you. You are getting the energy and information from my thoughts that makes breakthroughs, changes, and progress possible. Ascend, says the Father, so that my voice can be heard clearly in your realm. Your hearing isn't as good as it could be, but I'm improving it. I'm making my voice heard in your life in a very special way. You will gain my insights into your soul through peace. If you align your actions with my revealed intent, my purpose will not fail in your life. I am the rock that the Israelites carried with them as they journeyed through the desert, and I provided the water that refreshed them. I'm still that person you can turn to for help. I am the fire at night and the cloud during the day that is always with you. I am giving you all of my grace, blessings, and essence from the portal of my glory within. The glory has now been awakened and given to you through your words and vows. Show me in all my glory today, says the Father. Make use of my energy. Your hopes and my victory are linked, and I'm sure that the things you want will come true. This day, God says, let my joy be your strength. Your share, dear, is my unbearable happiness. Whatever is going on around me doesn't affect how happy I am. My happiness is a gift from God meant to make you feel completely happy and healthy. Even when things are bad and things look bad, don't give in to the urge to see things that way. Look at the throne instead. Ask my heart and my spirit to help you rise above the everyday things that confuse you and let your heart reach new heights. In my delight, You may find the strength to grow gentleness, kindness, and love in your heart even when others have given up and given in to chaos. My happiness will make sure that you play a part in the answer instead of the problem until freedom is reached. Know this, the Father says, my kingdom is justice, peace, and joy. This is the kingdom I told you to seek above all else. Your search for my joy doesn't show that you're shallow. Not wanting to fight and instead wanting peace does not make you empty or dull. Allow my calm to be the base, the experience that makes you who you are in all situations of extremes. Some of the people around you don't know what life is about unless they are going through problems. Get off of that loop of doing nothing and doing the same old thing over and over. Rise to the upright living, peace, and happiness that are yours by birthright. Look for peace. Try to be happy. Accept it. Take in my happiness and let out my peace while other people have lost their cool. By doing this, you will prove that you are my son, which I gave you on the cross, and my favor will surround your life like a thick cloud. Right now, God tells us to follow His plan. If you can help me, I'll give you some money in return. Even though it took me 7 days to make the world, know that I did it on purpose. Could I not have waved my hand, and the world and all of its beauty would have appeared out of thin air? Just one word from my mouth could have made man, but I chose not to. I did things in a certain way. I made man and shaped him, bringing him into the world like an artist who makes something from clay for his job. This is the way I have chosen, says the Father. When you asked me for an answer, I told you I would give you a procedure. In this message, I offer you a chance to work with me on earth and in your daily life. When I said, my yoke is easy and my burden is light, I meant that there was a process. That's not what I said, just relax and watch as I collect all the benefits and riches. You are not just a recipient, you are called to be a student. Even though the load is small, it is still a load. Even though the load is small, it is still a drag. How are you going to answer this? Others are keeping an eye on the sky and waiting for what I've asked them to do. Decide today to become like Enoch and get closer to being perfect. Take part in what people who have rejected my process are just watching. Your fate has been planned by me, accept it today. God says that the high calling will come true in your life this year. This year, the Father says, I urge you to offer your life as a sacrifice to the kingdom. There were prayers, tears, and declarations that you would be the one to serve, the one who would let me use you and shape you into what I want. I remember the prayer you said, Lord, you can have all of me. I'm saying yes to your offer now. This year, I'm willing to give up something. I call you, my beloved, the Father says, to follow me and follow the path of my rules. When you said, Father, draw me, and I will pursue, I replied, come to my house. God tells you that this year is the start of freedom, forgiveness, and acceptance in your life. This amount of awareness and responsibility is different from anything you've ever felt before. It has the potential to bring about a lot of good things and growth. Additionally, it comes with the chance to be personally responsible for every choice you make and the path you take. This shows how powerful Edenic is. The right to eat from the tree of life that I am and the ability to pay attention to the subtleties of the snake. You don't want to grow this fruit in your life. Pay attention to what I say and stay in the plant that I represent. Accept your sheep-like nature instead of the goat-like nature of the evil man, and you will stay on track. Today, the Father wants you to let go of all feelings of victimization, lack, expectations, and self-reference. Do not feel sorry for yourself. Do not blame anyone else ever again. Each time you try to find someone to blame, it makes it harder for you to get what I have to give. Focus your feelings on more important things. As you sit on the throne, let your whole soul fade away in your mind, your feelings, and your heart. Where you are is based on your attention. Stop all of your excuses. Stop using the past to explain why things are going wrong in the present or why you're sad about the future. No more looking backward. Let go. Take your mind off of the past. Choose the throne life that was meant for you. You can't turn toward me and your past at the same time. Don't look back. Instead, focus on the promise I'm awakening in you right now. No one can be fit for the kingdom if they hold on to my word and look backward. Today, I permit you to get ready for your goals. Follow your dreams, hopes, and deepest desires. The pain in your heart is a sign of what is going to happen in your life. The only thing that is needed is the license slip, so I'll give you that freedom today. Today, God says that the happiness you want and are looking for comes only from Him. Other than friendship and closeness with me, there is no life or satisfaction in anything else. So, my statement is, if anyone wants to experience life and know when good times are coming, let them come to me. If you come to me, you will not be turned away. There is nothing about your character or image that makes me want to reject or ignore you. Everything is covered by the execution and death that comes with it. The power of the resurrection can change you from a flawed image of a son without a father into the perfect image of the day star that I am, which is coming out of your heart. Where is the place of guilt? It's not part of it. Where does condemnation take place? It doesn't matter. Where is the place of shame? Deleted by the stream that cleans. You deserve to be loved. Know that you are loved. You will get a seat at my table. Then go ahead. Arrive looking forward to it. Work together and be willing to give in. Keep in mind that big changes and improvements will happen on the potter's wheel that is sitting at my feet. There is no doubt that I am making you into the best vessel possible. Keep being flexible. Take in the main points of what I'm saying and don't pull away as my hand digs deeply into the clay of your restricted and flawed nature. I'm making you. I'm getting rid of all the things that are in your way and the bad choices you've made that have ruined your life. You will come out clean, a vessel that is right for my purpose. Work together with me instead of against me. Put all of your love on the altar of faith. Does your trust in me matter? Let me go from here on out. Let me change the things in you that no one else can change. May the healing begin. Accept transformation by answering yes to me, knowing that I am a loving Father who will never hurt you or hurt anyone else. Before the video ends, I request you to help me by doing super thanks. Because I don't have house and I have to make my new house.